What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's Mighty Fan time, and it's a Mitchell&Ness pickup for me. Just at the store yesterday, they were having the Father's Day sale, and of all the, the jerseys that were there, or whatever, the one that I had most in mind to get was the one that I picked up, and the sale's going on now until this coming Saturday, so definitely, something to think about. Might want to take advantage of it. 30% off. I was kind of hoping for like 40% off, but hey, what can you do, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna haggle over an extra 10%, but yeah, I was like considering holding off on this and getting it during the Black Friday sale this November, but then I kind of remembered the Deion Sanders jersey, and I made that mistake once before. I wasn't going to make it again, even though it's more than likely this jersey would still have been around Black Friday. You just never know. So I learned a lesson. I learned a big lesson from that Deion jersey. I'm not going to make that mistake again. So I picked this up, and I was real happy about it. I guess I'm also debuting this for Mitchell&Ness because this one they just put out, I think, like a couple weeks ago. It's a brand new release for their 2012 lineup, I guess, for jerseys. And here it is. And to Hometown Fitteds and all the other Blue Jay fans out there, you want to pay close attention to this because you guys may want to get this one some point too. They also have the Joe Carter in this version. But it's a Road Gray 1992 Toronto Blue Jays Robbie Alomar World Series jersey. And of course, 92 was the first of their two back-to-back World Series titles. We all know who they beat in the second one, Joe Carter. Still have that jersey. It's the biggest conversation piece in my whole collection because, we all know I'm a big Phillies fan, and but that story's been said enough. I don't need to retell it. But anyhow, yeah, Robbie Alomar, 1992. Road Gray, and you all know I love Road Gray baseball jerseys, but whether they're throwbacks or currents, there's just something about them. I just always like it. Really shows off the colors and the fonts and everything real well with that gray background on these jerseys, so I've always been a big fan of them. So this one, when I heard Mitchell&Ness was putting it out, I'm like, I gotta get it, because I've always liked this style Blue Jays jersey, and I'm so glad they went back to them. But when I heard they were putting out an Alomar and a Carter in the 92, I said, I got to get that Robbie Alomar. Joe Carter's already taken care of, so I got to get that Robbie Alomar. I'm wearing my Paul Molitor batting practice, by the way. It's not Jose Bautista. I mean, it could be. but it's actually Paul Molitor, who was 19 before Jose Bautista. Joey Bats. But anyhow, yeah, 92, Road Gray, World Series, Robbie Alomar. The Toronto in the front and that, style that they kind of went back to now. Double stitched, big J's logo there on the side, which is really cool. I always like the fact that they had them back in the day. Now they went back to that, so it's really a neat touch they did on those jerseys. It's got the World Series patch from 1992 on the sleeve. And of course, it's got the trim going around the sleeves, which is very cool. The Alomar is single stitched, no nameplate, and the 12 is double stitched, that big 12 on the back. As I said, they made this for Robbie Alomar and Joe Carter, this particular jersey. It's got the jock tag on the bottom. The other interesting touch that they did with this jersey, they've done this with jerseys in the past, it's pretty cool. It's got the name on the other side. 1992 Robbie Alomar, and that kind of scripted font. It's pretty cool. And the other thing about this jersey, I've never seen this in a Mitchell&Ness jersey. I could be wrong. Maybe they did this with some of the older run jerseys. I just don't really remember ever seeing this, but it's got like an extra button on the inside tag there, just in case one of these pop, I guess. I've never seen that before in any of their jerseys, but I could be wrong about that. But yeah, definitely would recommend this to Jays fans out there, Hometown Fids, all you guys. It's a beautiful jersey, really nice. They did a pretty good job with it. I just think the overall look of it's real sweet. Just really pops. Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar right there, number 12, Toronto Blue Jays. And of course, for the swag factor, got a few Blue Jays hats, but they wore this style in '92, I think for the home games. But the funny thing is, I actually saw this hat at Lids. I got this some years ago at Mitchell&Ness, but I saw this hat at Lids with the '92 World Series patch on there, and I'm like, you know what? I already have this hat. I don't need to buy the same hat twice, just for a patch on the side. But I thought it was pretty cool to see that. And of course, the newer Jays jersey hat. Even though it's not the same era, it still goes pretty good with it, I think. But mainly, I'll probably just wear the other one with this. At any rate. So yeah, '92 Road Gray, Robbie Alomar button down, Toronto Blue Jays, beautiful, beautiful jersey. One of the favorites in my collection right now because I think the overall look of it's really, really nice. And I also picked this up. This wasn't on sale, but I wanted to get a hat to go with that Dirk Nowitzki Mavericks jersey that I have, so I thought that would go pretty good with it. So I picked it up. It's a snapback. I do have, of course, it will go with the Jason Kidd too, but I have another Mavericks hat. I've had this one for a while, but fitted New Era. But this one actually goes a little better with the Jason Kidd than it does with the Dirk Nowitzki, believe it or not. So I had to get one for the Dirk. As you know me, I go to no lengths to fully get the swag factor for the jersey hat combo. Yes, I know I'm a little kooky that way, but that's what I do. That's how Mighty Fan gets it done. So anyhow, to all the Jays fans out there, hope you all enjoyed this pickup. Shout out to all of you, Hometown Fizz, all you guys out there holding it down in Canada. Shout out to Canada. As you know, Mighty Fans always showing love to Canada. In fact, I'm thinking maybe by the Black Friday sale, I hear that Mitchell&Ness is putting out the 92-93 Patrick Waugh Canadiens jersey, and I want to get that one. So either I'll get that one or I'll get the CCM Vintage Line one. Not really sure, but I've wanted one of those for a while. Just never really picked it up. So unless I have one by then, like the CCM version or something, on Black Friday, that's going to be one of Mighty Fan's pickups. Oh yeah, more love to Canada that comes. Don't you worry, Canada. Anyhow, I also have to give a special shout out because I was requested to give a shout out, and I'm going to do that. So, let me just get his name right here. Let's see. 1KR3W. 1KR3W. Calling 1KR3W. This is a shout out for you. I feel like a radio host, giving these shout outs. But yes, shout out to you. He asked for a shout out. I said I would give him a shout out in my next video, and there it is. So shout out to you. Shout out as always to all my subscribers, to all my fellow Jersey heads, to all my family, all my friends, DeviantArt members, whoever I've missed. Shout outs to everybody. Canada again, shout out to you. You stay classy, Canada. Anyhow, even with the fan, it's getting pretty hot. So I gotta get back under a fan a little more so than I am right now because it's pretty hot. Temperatures are like in the mid-90s today around here. It's not good jersey wearing weather, which I'm not happy with because I love to wear these, but it was tough today. But anyhow, again, shouts to everyone. This is Mighty Fan saying peace. I will see you in the next video. I know I missed last week, my weekly series. I missed a week, and I apologize about that, but I will have 2 teams this week for baseball representing the weekly series. We're going to keep it going. I got 2 teams to show throwback baseball jerseys of, so I'm going to get to that at some point during the week. I promise, so keep an eye out for that vid. And yeah, until that vid, this is Mighty Fan once again saying peace. I will see you in that next vid. Okay.